So how do you handle salary negotiations? Because most employers will not ask about your past compensation, but they're going to ask what you're seeking. And whenever possible, don't answer that. Just ask, what is this opportunity paying? And obviously at my level, I'm going to look at the whole compensation package. When you say what range does it pay, you're putting it back in their court, because you don't want to price yourself out of their range, because their perks could make up, stock options and equity. And there's so many things that could make up a difference of just a pay range, but you want to say you're looking at the whole package. And I've always said to anybody that I've represented, and I don't care if you're a CEO or CIO, you might be great at your job, but you've really got to fine tune your interviewing, your interviewing capability and your interviewing techniques. I find that people at high levels just don't interview well, and so often things are said during an interview that get you eliminated from consideration, because you're not selling yourself enough, and you're not selling your accomplishments and the impact you've had on past employers. Whenever you've saved money, saved time, increased retention, if the stock went up under your leadership, I mean, you've got to know to the penny everything you've done that has impacted past employers, because that's what ups your salary demands. But try to stay away from a number. I had an executive recently say, well, if it's not paying 500,000 or more, don't call me. And I go, so what if it's paying 490, but there's stock options and that'd bring you over $1 million? Oh, well, then call me. So be careful, if you're interacting with recruiters, be careful what you tell them on what type of compensation package you look at. But I guarantee you, when you differentiate yourself with your brand, when you position yourself to be sought out by people like me, recruiters, when you network and market yourself directly, if you've never marketed yourself directly to a company you want to work for, that is the one thing I'd love to see all of you do. But I also want to see you change your LinkedIn profile so it reads like a mini sales letter on yourself. Improve that online presence. Handle unconscious bias, because you might even have some unconscious bias, or you might let your emotion or unconscious bias enter into your search. And so you've got to be very careful and be more aware of this. And then work with good mentors and coaches. And I know that ExecuNet offers, mentoring and coaching, really look at what they offer you. And they didn't ask me to say that, by the way. I don't train for organizations that I don't like. I don't. I only train for organizations that I really think are doing a great job for people. And I started out by just doing an article for ExecuNet. And the more I learned about them, the more I wanted to do for them, because I think they've positioned themselves greatly to help you. And by helping you, they're also helping companies hire the best talent. But if you take all these things into consideration, you're going to be able to negotiate the best compensation package, and you're going to advance in your career. And that's the reason that I train. A lot of people ask me, why do you still train? Why are you doing these things? It's because I know that I can help you interview better, I can help you position yourself better, and I can help you get a better offer.